Hi, hello. I heard you're having some trouble getting to sleep, and I would like to help if that's okay. Okay, so make sure you're in something comfortable. I have my blanket hoodie, and I have my lights nice and low. Nice and low. Okay. I would love to read you a bedtime story, if that's okay. So, we had a request from our friend McLovin 531 McLovin 531 requested Mad About Mini Beasts. And I did order this on Amazon almost immediately, but unfortunately I haven't been able to film an ASMR video in a little bit, so I do apologize for this being extremely, extremely overdue. So let's get into it so you can relax, so you can relax. Okay. This is Mad About Mini Beasts. The paperback version. Okay. Okay, let's see. How can I read this and show it to you? Let's figure this out together. Let's figure this out together, shall we? I think I could probably read it and then show you and read it and show you. So that's how we're gonna have to do it, okay? Okay, I apologize. At the bottom of your garden, you might just hear a sound. A chirrup from the treetops or a scuttle on the ground. If you step a little closer, maybe you can see a ladybird, a dragonfly, a beetle, or a bee. The sun is in the sky and it's a lovely summer's day. The mini bees have seen you and they want to come and play. So we have a couple animals here. We have some ladybugs, or as they state, ladybirds. We have a butterfly and a dragonfly. We have a caterpillar. I'm not sure what that is. I believe it's a little beetle. Yeah, that's a beetle. A beetle, a caterpillar, a ladybug. Caterpillar again. Yeah, just. And then on this side, we have a snail. A worm, a fly, a spider. We have some ants up here. Some ants. Okay, shall we move on? some spiders. Okay, here's our spider friend. Ready? Spider, S-P-I-D-E-R, S-P-I-D-E-R, and his little web. His little web. Let's read about our spider friend, shall we? I'm doing a little bit of soft spoken, a little bit of close whispering, so let me know which one you prefer. I'm sure you don't prefer the truck backup noise. I do apologize. Okay. I love to wake up in the morning when my web is all covered with dew. It's such a fine sight when it glitters so bright. Don't you think it's beautiful too? I do love in the morning when there's a bunch of dew on the grass and you can almost smell it in the morning. Oh, it's one of my favorites. Okay, moving on. Hopefully if you skipped ahead to the spider, you did not see it. I do apologize. Next up we have cling to leaves and branches and pretend that I'm a stick. Oh, that's the wrong page. I do apologize. That's the wrong page. Stick insect, there he is. Stick insect, there he is. Okay. Next up, we have the ant. No, not like an ant and an uncle. An ant like a bug. An insect, a little guy. I'll show you right now. Ready? These little fellers, these guys right here. See them? I wish I had some nails so I could give you some tappy taps. Some tappy taps. Okay. We ants like to work as an army, which means we do things together. Just watch how we carry these leaves to our nest. You must admit, that's pretty clever. Like I showed you before, they have the leaves on their backs. Moving on. Next up, we have one caterpillar. One caterpillar. But one caterpillar turns into one butterfly. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Okay. I munch on the leaves in the garden, then slowly spin my cocoon. But now I'm asleep, as I'm going to be a beautiful butterfly soon. A beautiful butterfly soon. Okay, if you look on this page, we have our caterpillar. He's got a little leaf in his mouth. And then on the next page, a beautiful butterfly. Do you see the beautiful butterfly? The beautiful butterfly. Okay. Let's see what we have next. Oh, okay. So, I believe in the book they called these ladybirds. My whole life we've called them ladybugs. Let me know if you know why they're called ladybirds in the book. Okay, let's take a look. So cute. So cute. So cute. How many spots has a ladybird got? Look at my back and you'll see. I know that I've got quite a lot. Why don't you count them with me? Should we count together? How many black spots can you find on the red ladybird? How many? How many? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 on together, 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. Is that what you got as well? Buzz Buzz. Buzz Buzz. The Buzz Buzz. It's so cute. I mean, come on. Did anyone else have an insane obsession with the Bee Movie when they were younger? And by younger, I mean like a little too old to be obsessed with the Bee Movie, like, oh gosh, I don't even know, middle school, I guess. Let's talk about the bees. There's nothing more brilliant than being a bee. You may think that it sounds a bit funny, but you'd shout hooray if you lived every day in a hive full of heavenly honey. In a hive full of heavenly honey. Heavenly honey. This is their little beehive. And this is the cute little bees. The cute little bees. Okay, let's see who we have next. Oh my gosh. These scare me. In real life, in the book, they're very cute. But honestly, I'd be lying if I didn't say in real life they didn't scare me a little bit. Let me know if you agree. We've got our dragonflies. Our dragonflies. Like, see, in the book, they're so cute. But I do get a little, like, scared when I see them in person because I think they just fly so quickly. Like, I just see something flying and I get scared, but obviously. My wings are like shimmering rainbows and my body's a dazzling green. Of all the animals here in this pond, surely I must be the queen. Surely I must be the queen. So cute, so cute. Okay, next. Let's see. Oh, we have a grasshopper. Grasshopper. I love grasshoppers. Let's read about grasshoppers. We grasshoppers do enjoy jumping, as our legs are incredibly strong, and when we're not jumping, we rub them together to make the most beautiful song. I do love grasshoppers. I think they're so interesting. Oh, beautiful. Look how beautiful. Did you like those mini beasts? What a lot there are. Flying, crawling, slithering, and jumping oh so far. Some live by the water, and some live in the air. Some like living underground and finding food down there. But now let's leave the garden. We can come another time. Which beast was your favorite one? I bet you can't guess mine. That was a really good book. Let's see now that we know if we can name all of our little friends on the last page. Let's do that together, okay? Although you should be sleeping, but if you're still awake, let's do it together. Okay, so first things first. I see I believe this is a caterpillar. I believe that's a caterpillar. And the ant, of course. We have the earwig. We have a ladybird. We have our spider. We have the butterfly. Let's see if there's any more on this page I missed. We have the ant, the ladybird. Okay, let's look at our next page, shall we? this is our snail under a rock. The beetle, our beetle friend. The grasshopper. Oh, there's the cocoon. Any more? Did I miss? Did I miss? Did I miss any? No, I think we got them. I think we got them all. Okay. Well, that was Mad About Mini Beasts. Let me know what you thought. Thank you again, McLovin531, for the recommendation. I'll make sure to put your comments